Welcome to Superdude, the show. It's Superdude that we're watching the Formula 1 Dutch Grand Prix in Zandvoort, Netherlands. Basically, we are watching Formula 1. And Formula 1 is boring, man. Formula 1, the Red Bulls, sorry, not the Red Bulls, the McLarens, of course. The Red Bulls no longer the best car on the track. The McLarens are the best car on the track. And guess what? Qualified first and second. The only difference is Norris has been the fastest car on the track all of the practice, most of qualifying. Lando Norris was better than Piastri, and at the final third, the third and final qualifying, which is qualifying number 3, Piastri just beat Lando Norris by like thousands, hundreds of a second. Which means that Lando Norris is still back on his losing streak, back on his bottle streak, where he can't seem to put things together when he has the advantage. He has the car, he has the team. I don't think we have fully seen McLaren's. We haven't fully seen how their strategies have been tested, and most of the times when their strategies have been tested properly, we have all noticed that they have not been as good as we would have liked them to be. So I do not believe McLaren's strategies are the best, but I guess they're doing a good enough job. They are definitely better than Ferrari, that's for sure. So we're watching Formula 1. We're trying to find out. So Red Bull is the only team that has decided to give Verstappen soft tires. He starts in 3rd place. This is his home Grand Prix. Yes, I do believe that Lando Norris is half Belgian and half, British. So he does share something with the Dutch, even though the Dutch and Belgians aren't 100% the same thing. And I'm pretty sure if I'd say that, if I tell a Belgian that they're the same as the Dutch, and then they would say they come from Netherlands, they'll probably not, they won't be too happy with me. So I'll rather not make that false distinction. But here we are, the formation lap is about to complete. McLaren has technically won the constructors, 559 points, Ferrari second, 260, Mercedes 236. Here we are, we're gonna try and see if McLaren are just gonna win another boring race, or if maybe Max can do something, dude. Max is on soft tires. The only guy, the rest of them are on media tires. Let's see what can happen, man. What can Max do? Let's find out what Max can do, because this is going to be interesting. Dude, this data on screen is not going to function very well, is it? Okay, I'm having all sorts of issues with my data. Here we go. Dude, Max Verstappen's already passing a McLaren. Max Verstappen passing a McLaren. Max Verstappen getting, oh my goodness, Max Verstappen passed the McLaren. Max Verstappen is actually doing very well. Oh, Max is almost sliding off the track. Verstappen moved into 2nd place and was almost crashed out, dude. Max Verstappen, like, I don't know how Max is doing these things, dude. But his car was basically sliding and almost crashing out, bro. And he still kept it on the track. He was perfect. He was fine. Now Max is trying to attack Piastri, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm gonna have to check the data on screen. Dude, this website, bro. What is wrong with this data site? This website is so bad. Dude, this is so good. Such good racing, man. Such good racing. This is so bad, bro. So unfortunately, Max cannot catch Piastri properly. Oscar Piastri is pulling away technically. Charles Leclerc trying to pass Hadjar. Charles Leclerc is in 5th place there. Charles Leclerc 5th place trying to pass Hadjar. Hadjar, which I don't even know how Hadjar ended up in 4th place, is pretty crazy actually. All that Hadjar has to do is try and close up to get DRS from Norris, because Norris, yeah, so Verstappen is the only guy in the top 5 that is top 10 basically. The only guy in top 10 who's got soft tires is Verstappen. I'm not sure why they gave him soft tires. I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. Dude, this website does. I should have just kept it on screen. I should have just kept the data on screen, because this is a joke. Verstappen is 1.6 behind Piastri. Remember, he almost passed Piastri on the outside. Piastri was actually defending, huh? I wonder if that's actually allowed. Dude, Verstappen, like the fact that Verstappen doesn't crash that easily is insane to me. Because I just saw him catch his car as the car was barreling towards the left barrier, and no one took that line. So the fact that he could keep that car together, that was pretty crazy. And it's also lucky where it happened, I would say. Lucky in the sense of that he caught the car. Lucky that he didn't, you know, do a 360 in front of other cars and then, you know, then basically became a passenger. He controlled that car pretty well, man. Yeah, Verstappen is now 1.7 behind Piastri. Now, of course, Piastri could still make a mistake. This is the only thing that we're looking for, is Piastri's car is faster. There's no doubt in my mind, because you can see that now Verstappen is almost 2 seconds behind. Dude, what is happening to my data? So we expect some rain. So they said that there might be rain coming. There might be rain coming. I'm pretty sure Max wants to win this, bro. Because why would they put him on soft tires? The fact that they put him on soft tires means he's actually trying to do his best. Yeah, so right now Verstappen is about 2 seconds behind Piastri, and I believe Piastri is trying to pull away. Norris is staying right there. It's 3 seconds behind. So now they're saying that rain might hit. Remember, if rain starts, Verstappen is on soft tires. He is literally, but everybody is on dry tires, so we can't say that it's purely Verstappen that's going to have the worst. Everybody's on dry tires, so everybody's going to be affected equally. Dude, this on-screen data does not want to load. I don't get it, man. Close the connection. Why would they close the connection? I am going to have to... Okay, so let's just do a quick position check. So Piastri is in first. Verstappen is 2.2 seconds behind Piastri. Lando Norris 1.6 behind Verstappen. We're just going to quickly look at the start quickly. I just want to see how Max did this. Max had a good start, bro. Max had a good start. Max was about to go on the outside of Piastri, and Piastri blocked him on purpose. Dude, Max Verstappen, bro. Dude, this website is not good. This data, oh man, my data is not working, huh? My data is refusing to work. I would have thought this would be fixed by now, to be honest. I honestly did not believe for 1 second that this would have a problem today. Because ultimately this is the best data. This is the best data unless if you pay for data, and I'm not gonna pay for data, my goodness, man. I'm unfortunately not a privileged person when it comes to being in a part of the world where jobs are relative, like, you know, any job is available. You have to literally, like, unfortunately my skin color in the country that I am is not the right skin color, unfortunately, even though I'm a minority as well. Then you might say, well, welcome to the club, and that's why I shouldn't have even spoken of it. I should have kept my mouth shut. But yeah, yeah, that's just the way it is, I guess. Piastri is doing fastest lap after fastest lap, 1 minute 15. Piastri is 3 seconds ahead of Max. Dude, that McLaren is incredibly fast, and Lando Norris is catching up to Max. Dude, I don't know what it wants me to do, but it does not want to load. Like, it loads the site, but it doesn't load the data. And I'm not going to do anything, dude. I can't do anything here. Yeah, what? Whoa! Please wait for 6 seconds. Okay, cool. Oh, finally the data is showing up. I just had to do it over and over and over. Okay, so I'm almost 100% sure that this data is not going to be there forever. Like, it's going to get stuck sooner or later. Oh my goodness, and now I can't watch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, never mind. Fine, it's fine now. Okay. Dude, Verstappen is now 4 seconds behind Piastri. Piastri set qualifying laps now, and now Verstappen can't do a thing. So let's just do a quick position. Dude, that's half a second. Piastri is half a second faster than Max. Every lap almost. I'm choking on my spit again. So yeah, so we've got Piastri first, Verstappen second, Norris in third, Hadjar fourth, Leclerc is in fifth. Leclerc is trying to attack Hadjar to get fourth place. Russell sixth, Hamilton seventh, Lawson is eighth, ninth is Carlos Sainz, 10th is Albon, 11 is Yuki Tsunoda, 12 is Antonelli, 13 Alonso, 14 Colapinto, 15 Gasly, 16 Hulkenberg, 17 Ocon, 18 Stroll, 19 Bortoletto, 20th is Oliver Bierman. Hadjar is a little bit slower than Leclerc, but Leclerc can't do much. I don't know really what. I don't know why they can't do much there, but they can't do much with Hadjar. Leclerc can't do much with. Oh, now Verstappen is getting attacked by Lando. I was wondering why is Hadjar turning to the right, and I was like, oh no, that's Max. Max is trying to prepare for Lando now, attacking him. Oh my goodness. This is insane. So last position check, just last position check before we watch the actual race. Is Piastri first, Norris second, third Verstappen. Wait, did Norris pass Verstappen? I doubt it, man. Fourth is Hadjar, fifth is Leclerc, sixth is Russell, seventh Hamilton, eighth is Lawson, ninth is Carlos Sainz, 10th is Albon, 11th Yuki Tsunoda, 12th is Antonelli, 13 Alonso, 14 Colapinto, 15 Gasly, 16 Hulkenberg, 17 Ocon, 18 Stroll, 19 Bortoletto. So, and then I think last position is what's his name again? Oliver Bierman. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I'm just trying to see what is happening here. Okay, I do apologize. I'm just trying to fix my stream here, or wait for it to be fixed, should I say. Basically, it looks like Lando Norris might have passed Max Verstappen, to be honest. It looks like Max Verstappen might have been passed by Lando. Now, I almost want to say no, but I think Max Verstappen understands that he's just going to get penalties if he's too aggressive. So I think he probably gave that position. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so basically, it's just one of those things, man. So just keep in mind, just because I didn't see Max Verstappen getting passed doesn't mean I won't see it. It might just be coincidental that unfortunately the data is always ahead, so I can't, the data's ahead, I have to wait for the stream to catch up to the data. And that's, in my opinion, exactly what probably happened. Okay, so here we go. We're back. So Verstappen was passed by Norris. I can confirm Verstappen was passed by Norris, and unfortunately I didn't see that. I did not see that, and that's pretty sad. Yeah, I didn't see that, but let's be honest. Max Verstappen wasn't going to. Max Verstappen would only cause himself to get penalized if he starts blocking. If he starts blocking, is Hadjar actually catching up? Hadjar is catching up to Max. How can Hadjar's car be better than Max's car, dude? Lando Norris 14.7. Lando Norris is so far the fastest guy on the track. 14.7. How much faster is Norris? Norris is the fastest in the fast 2 laps. So lap 10 he's faster, and lap 11 is faster. Interesting. So now Norris is now 3 seconds, 3.8 seconds. He was over 4 seconds. Now he's less than 3 seconds. Sorry, less than 4 seconds. Now 3.8, 3.7. So Verstappen is just falling behind, dude. Those McLarens are racing to the championship on their own. No one can stop them. No one can look. I'm not gonna update the data at the back. As far as I can see, it's still doing its thing at the back. On the screen, the data's still doing its thing on screen. So I'm not gonna touch it, bro. So Bortoletto's got front wing damage. And now I've got Lance Stroll all the way down in 20th place. What happened to Lance Stroll? Did he go for tire change? Kimi Antonelli chasing Yuki. Oh, dude, that's gonna be a pass, man. He's definitely gonna pass Yuki. Why is Red Bull's car so much slower? Why is Red Bull's car so much slower than I must say, Hadjar is only 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds behind Verstappen. There's almost no way that Max is gonna... I'm just curious. So he's on soft... Max is on soft tires. Dude, I'm telling you, Max could have easily passed Piastri, but Piastri just went defensive, man. Which is exactly what you would expect from a real driver, is going defensive. So Max actually did exactly what you would expect. Sorry, Piastri did exactly what you would expect Lando should do most of the time, but doesn't. So now Norris is 3.6, almost 3.5, almost 3.5 seconds. He's slowly but surely catching up to Piastri, dude. Slowly but surely, Piastri is not unable to get away from Norris. So there's no rain on the track, but there is rain coming, they say. They can see the rain. The rain is falling, but it's not falling on the track yet. It's falling in the distance, they say. So this is going to be really interesting. So it's 3.4. Norris is now 3.4. Norris is definitely catching up to Piastri, that's for sure. Dude, Norris is catching Piastri badly, man. He's already 3.3 seconds. He passed, basically in the past 2 to 3 laps, he's now almost taken a second from Piastri. Piastri's saying he's got drops of rain on his visor. Dude, Max is 7 seconds behind Norris. This is insane. Verstappen has got nothing. That car can't do a thing to those drivers, bro. I'm going to be honest, this is going to be a boring race. Maybe Hadjar is going to make this interesting because we do want to see Hadjar finish. I wonder if Hadjar is actually going to get the podium. That is what I'm thinking now. I would say if Hadjar stays in 4th place, that's a massive accomplishment. But I get the feeling that Hadjar could actually leapfrog Max purely because he's... Colapinto swap position, so he's swapping position with Gasly. Okay. I must say, Colapinto is very underwhelming because last year he was doing pretty well, but this time because he's driving for his life, he's driving with stress. I guess now it's no longer doing that well. I guess not doing that well for him. If everybody is putting on their raincoats or rain jackets or rain apparel, rain accessories, and now they're sitting in the rain. Light droplets is still droplets, bro. Rain is rain. Even if it's just droplets, I still believe that rain can cause someone to lose traction, lose concentration, lose grip. You know, they might think there's grip, and then all of a sudden there's not the same grip that they were expecting. Dude, Max is now 12 seconds behind Norris. This is insane. Sorry, 12 seconds behind Piastri. It's insane. Insanity. Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli attacking Yuki like crazy, man. How is Hadjar in 4th place with a Visa Cash App car, but you have got you've got Yuki Tsunoda on 11th place? What is happening? What on earth is happening, man? So yeah, so basically we're assuming that Piastri is keeping Lando Norris 3 seconds behind, specifically 3 seconds behind, because he's maintaining his tires, keeping his tires. Now, dude, Verstappen is 9 seconds behind Norris, bro. What on earth is happening? Dude, this is literally these races are all about, will McLaren defeat themselves? Will McLaren mess up their own race? Will McLaren take out their own, like, imagine Norris and Piastri takes each other out. That's the only thing that can happen right now, is Norris and Piastri could maybe take each other out. Why are they showing Verstappen's race engineer and then showing Piastri's race engineer? Verstappen is not going to do anything to Piastri, bro. Verstappen is not racing Piastri, I can assure you of that. The only time that he's racing Piastri is if Piastri makes a massive mistake. At the moment, Piastri seems to be in full control. I'm wondering, I'm curious, is Red Bull even their strategy team actually, like, I do understand Hannah, their strategist, is very, you know, she's still working for them. But so many people have been leaving behind the scenes that I'm wondering even if Red Bull is capable of effectively executing high strategy calls. Because I think all of those brain drain that Red Bull has been suffering, I think there's a lot of people that's no longer going to be able to successfully achieve this, man. So now the rain is starting to come. So let's see, can Max capitalize here? So I believe this is Red Bull. This is for Max, I believe. And Max, is this Max? They are not saying he's in the pits, but I guess it's Max. No, this is Yuki. They gave him dry tires. It's raining and they gave Yuki dry tires. My goodness, bro. They're giving Yuki dry tires? Why? There is more rain. The problem is I think they realize the rain might not last long enough. Dude, this is insane. So what I can see now is that now we have Hamilton chasing down Russell. Maybe a touch. So Lando Norris is being asked by his race engineer, can you get closer to Piastri? And he's saying maybe a touch. The funny thing is Norris hasn't actually gained, because now he's back to 3.4. So Norris isn't actually gaining on Piastri. Piastri is basically managing that distance perfectly. Piastri is managing, now it's 3.5 now. So it was 3.4, now it's 3.5. So Piastri is 100% making sure that Lando does not get close. So now he's 3.6 now. Lando Norris is falling behind, bro. Verstappen 13 seconds, dude. 13 seconds behind Norris. It's insane. Like, even Verstappen can't do anything with the performance of the McLaren. The McLaren car is just so much better, bro. Yeah, so Norris is just staying 3.5 now. I'm just thinking about the rain, because the rain is the only thing that can make this interesting, because I still believe Max Verstappen has the ability to win the race in the rain. The only issue is that how many times have they tried to gamble putting Max on absolute horrible tires just so they can have some type of race position, and unable to do so, you know. You have to undercut these guys. So he's talking about Russell now. Russell and Hadjar, because Leclerc is having an issue with Hadjar and Hamilton's having an issue with Russell. Gasly. This lady's saying Gasly very strangely, like she's lagging. Like her brain was lagging there for a second. I'm not saying my brain is much better, but she was lagging there for a second. So these guys are not coming in for intermediate tires, bro. Lewis Hamilton crashed. Lewis Hamilton crashed. Guess what? People are gonna go into the pits now. Lewis Hamilton, dude, he is like, should I say this? Should I make people angry watching this? Okay, I will say this because I feel we need to, like, I'm just gonna say it. I know it's gonna tilt people. Hamilton is washed, dude. Hamilton is washed. He just crashed. Hamilton just crashed, bro. And remember, he has got medium tires, the same as everybody else. The majority of the track has got hard tires. Sorry, I keep saying hard. I'm saying medium. I'm trying to say medium. The majority of the now they're putting, dude. They're all going for hard Lando Norris got held up a little bit. Lando Norris got held up a little bit in the pits, but they both pitted. So Piastri and Norris pitted. Verstappen is also in the pits. Dude, this is interesting. Max Verstappen 3.4 seconds, dude. Red Bull's team is not even close to what they were, bro. 3.4 second pit stop, dude, and that's the best they can do these days. That's horrible, man. Dude, and you know what's the worst thing? No one is talking about Lewis Hamilton's crash. Here we go. What happened to Lewis Hamilton? Well, he crashed. Very easy. I don't know, bro. Like, I would still say it's washed, but I would say watching this replay, it doesn't seem that bad. It's just a very, very small mistake. Fair, like, it's like, I do understand all accidents happen with very small mistakes, but it's just that his mistake was like he was trying to counter steer because the car was trying to slide. So he counter steered and just slowly but surely was too close to the wall, the barrier, and then the barriers, basically his car wasn't going to comply with him, so he had to do what he had to do, basically. And it wasn't that big of a crash. Yeah, so I would say so yeah, so now they're all on hard tires. Verstappen is on medium tires. Verstappen is now on medium tires. Everybody's on hard tires. Everybody, like every single person's on medium tires. Sorry, hard tires. I kept switching the both. I kept switching medium with hard and hard with medium. I kept saying hard when it's medium and medium when it's hard. So everybody's on hard tires except for Verstappen. Verstappen's on medium tires. Not even Yuki Tsunoda's on medium tires because he was also on soft tires. Dude, those hard tires are not gonna be great when it starts raining a little bit more. If it's because I can see it looks like there might be a little bit more rain than usual. Like it's very hard to see because it's not massive amounts of rain, but you can see it's very cloudy, it's very dark, it's very clear that the weather could change at any second. The really funny thing is the safety car is driving with his windscreen wipers on. The safety car is driving with his windscreen wipers on, but I don't see any spray coming from the cars. There's no water spray coming from the car, from these F1 cars. So that means there's no actual issues here, bro. It's still dry enough. Safety car ending, so the safety car will end soon. So they're telling the drivers to stay away from the painted lines. So there's white lines painted on each side of the road to indicate where the maximum, and as well as the corners, like the barriers. We're just watching replay of Lando Norris's pit stop. I'm just wondering, Verstappen's not medium tires, because these medium tires should be better in rain, because hard tires in tricky conditions is not going to be that good. Max Verstappen is, so everybody is bunched up together again. No one has got a lead, like 5 second, 10 second, 12 second lead, 3 second lead. Everybody is exactly the same. Max is already heating up his tires. Max is already warming up his tires as he's pulling away. Max is warming up his tires as he's pulling away, as he's behind Lando. What is Max gonna do here? Because I'm just... George Russell is trying to pause Adjar Hedger. Why can't I say his name? Hedger. I'll just say Isaac Hedger. So Isaac Hedger is being pushed and forced by Russell, trying to go on the inside. The same move that... Whoa, what is happening here? Carlos Sainz tumbling down the order. He's got some mechanical issue. I want to see what Max Verstappen's going to do. Max Verstappen's already a second behind, dude. He's no longer in DRS. That makes it worse. Max Verstappen can't even be on Max Verstappen can't even with softer tires, which is the medium versus the hard. He still can't catch up to. He's now 2 seconds. Max is 2 seconds behind. Not even 2 laps and he's already 2 seconds behind Lando. Dude, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous, man. Those McLarens are so fast that they are driving their own race. No one can ever compete with them at all. Will it rain harder? It looks like the sun is coming out, actually. Bro, the sun is coming out. Sun is coming out, so I think the rainy conditions might be. DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled. Max Verstappen is already 3. Max Verstappen is already 3 seconds. It's 1 lap has been completed, and he's already 3 seconds behind Norris. Sorry, he's 3 seconds behind Piastri. Sorry. Oscar Piastri, fastest lap of the race so far. Max can't do a thing, dude. I kept saying 3 seconds. He's 2 seconds. He's 2 seconds behind Norris. Norris can't catch up to Piastri. Funny enough, he can't catch up to Piastri. Norris and Sainz, Lawson and Sainz into the pits. They had to give a new front wing to Carlos Sainz. So they're showing us how the damage was done to Carlos Sainz's front wing. Lawson made a mistake as well. Oh, he gave him a flat. Okay, so Liam Lawson's back wheel was off the rim and Carlos Sainz's front right wheel was off the rim, basically causing extra damage to the car. So now we know exactly what happened between Carlos Sainz and whoever he was contacting with, and who he was contacting with was Lawson. He was in contact with Lawson and to be honest with you, I don't like. He basically feels that he should have been able to pass Lawson. I don't think he has right to pass Lawson. He has to make the pass perfectly, and he didn't make the pass perfectly. So Carlos Sainz has eventually passed Lawson, but the problem is Lawson's car doesn't seem to be functioning very well right now. George Russell trying to pass Isaac Hadjar. Isaac Hadjar driving like a pro, man. He's driving like a professional here. Dude, Hadjar is catching up to Max. Hadjar is catching up to Max Verstappen. Believe it or not, Hadjar is catching up to Max. Russell saying that Hadjar is moving on the braking. You know what? That's racing. What I'm seeing now is racing. I'm not seeing Hadjar doing any aggressive moves. I see him covering his line, like normal covering, like not like moving from left to right to right to left. He's just staying on the line, covering his corner when he enters the corner. He's just. But Max Verstappen has to be put on pressure right now, because now Max is literally being hunted down by Hadjar, which is in a Visa cat. Dude, at this point, I think Hadjar's car might be better than Verstappen's car, because how is he catching Verstappen? Staying with Verstappen and catching Verstappen. Also, not only is he catching to Verstappen, he's holding the Mercedes behind him. This is insane, man. So the one thing that's for sure. Oh wait, virtual safety car. Why? Oh, because of the debris. They have some debris on the car on the track because I believe of Carlos Sainz and of Lawson. I think the virtual safety car is it's a good idea that the virtual safety car is out. I'm just gonna be honest. So the McLaren strategists are saying that they will go until the end. So the race engineer for Lando Norris has just told Lando Norris the plan is to stay on the tires until the end of the race. So one-stop race basically. Virtual safety car ending, which means now it's gonna do. This is a boring race, bro. I'm not gonna lie, if I was watching Formula 1 and all I'm seeing is McLaren, like it's not like one McLaren is standing out, it's like both McLarens are just so much faster than everybody else. No one could do anything. Oh! Dude, Charles Leclerc was like, bro, give me that position. Dude, Charles Leclerc was saying, hey, bro, we either crash or I pass you, and they definitely hit each other. Like Charles Leclerc definitely. Oh, now, oh my goodness, dude, Russell is attacking. Russell is attacking that Ferrari right now, dude. Charles Leclerc was thinking that it was done. No. I'm not gonna lie. I think Leclerc was a little bit. He was literally moving all over the place to try and block. I get the feeling that Leclerc might get a penalty because he was aggressively blocking Russell. It's still very good racing. Charles Leclerc, very good racing. I'm just like, I feel like passing a person in that way, isn't that supposed to be? Oh, so he was side by side, and then he was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it here. Oh, off track actually. He is actually correct. He's absolutely correct. Leclerc is absolutely correct. George Russell did not leave him enough space. He didn't leave him any space actually. Okay, I take back anything I said. Leclerc deserves that position. He shouldn't have any penalty. George Russell closed the door on Leclerc, knowing full well he's side by side with him. I don't know, man. I don't know what Formula 1 has become, because no one knows what a real pass is anymore. No one understands the rules of F1 anymore. Like, I understand what racing is, but when I watch Formula 1, it's impossible to know, because these people have changed the rules of passing so many times that it's impossible to know what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. And I'm going to tell you now, Formula 1 is going to be its own demise. Like, I like to watch Formula 1, but I would be honest with you, even me, I'm having a hard time. I have watched Formula 1 since I was 12 years old. And even I am having a hard time. Was it 12 years old? Yeah, since I was about 12 years old, I've been watching Formula 1. And, or should I say start watching Formula 1 since I was 12 years old. And you know what? I am not like this new modern Formula 1 rules and regulations is not making sense to me. It doesn't facilitate actual hard racing. It doesn't excite. There's no excitement more. There's no hard racing. There's no like let the to the victor be the spoils. To the person that risks it all, let him win. You know, there's no such thing anymore. Formula 1 has just become this DI, you know, please give me, like, please let us all, you know, drive nicely around the track, and let us all be happy when someone claps and someone passes, and let's clap for him. There's no like, I will win, I am the best. There's no like, I'm sure the drivers feel like that personally, but there's no. Formula 1 itself, the rules have basically said that if you are a hard racer that does almost anything to win, you'll probably get penalized anyways. So now the team is changing their mind. They're saying, well, if you a bit of Mercedes flew off. Yeah, so there's a lot of debris. Okay, good. So we've got Leclerc and Russ. Dude, Russell deserves that position. Sorry, Russell. Leclerc deserves that position because he successfully passed Russell. Russell was trying to play a very dirty game there, trying to push Leclerc off the track. The fact that Hajar is so close to Verstappen is insane to me, man. Dude, that Visa Cash App car has to be better than Red Bull's car. It has to be. Visa Cash App car has to be better, bro. Because he's actually catching Max right now. He's actually catching him. You know what would be really funny if Hajar passes Max. If Hajar passes Max Verstappen, I'm telling you that Cash App car has to be better, bro. It has to be. Because there's no way that Hajar's gonna pass Max and the car is not gonna be better than Max's car. Put me almost in traffic. Oh my goodness, we still have half the race left, and I'm already checking out, dude. I'm checking out. I'm checking out. McLaren's gonna win 1-2. I believe Piastri is gonna get it, unless if they do some funny pit stop strategy nonsense. So unless if there's another pit stop. So Yuki Tsunoda is all the way down in 12th. Yuki Tsunoda is very scared, huh? I think he's scared because he's using his experience now to realize, well, I shouldn't take an unnecessary risk. But I think his risk assessment isn't that good, man. Because he could have definitely had the first corner try and took Oliver Bierman from the outside. He could have passed Oliver Bierman from the outside, Yuki Tsunoda, if he actually understands what he's doing. Because we saw Max doing that almost at the start of the race, trying to take Piastri on the outside. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Dude, Max can get third place, of course, but I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. This race. I apologize if you're looking at the stream and you're saying, but why is the position not updated? If I force this thing at the back to update, it's just gonna crash. Well, let me just do it. I'll just do it, YOLO. Let's see, maybe it's fine, I don't know. Maybe it's fine, who knows. It seems to be fine. Lap 35, yeah. Why is it lap 35? Dude, we're at lap 40. Why is the thing saying lap 35? Ah, well, you know what? This is still better than nothing, huh? Still better than nothing. Lando Norris. So now the question is, will Lando Norris pass Piastri? So Russell was told because he's got damage, he has to let Antonelli go. I think that's a good call. It just benefits. Dude, like there's nothing Max can do. Huh? He's 90. If the position stays as it is for the top three, if the top three position stays as it is, Max Verstappen will be almost 90 points behind Lando and almost 100 points behind Lando Norris fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 13.9. Dude, McLaren is just so much better. It's insane. McLaren is so much better, it's actually scary, man. So Verstappen's in third place, Hadjar's in fourth place, fifth is Leclerc, sixth is Antonelli, seventh is Russell. Let me just do a very quick position check and let's do it from the start. So Piastri is first, Lando Norris second, third Verstappen, fourth is Hadjar, fifth is Leclerc, Antonelli sixth, seventh is Russell, eighth is Albon, ninth is Stroll, 10th is Ocon, 11th is Oliver Bierman, 12th is Yuki Tsunoda, 13th is Gasly, 14th is Colapinto, 15th is Bortoleto, 16th is Hülkenberg, 17 Alonso, 18th is Yuki Tsunoda, Sorry, 18th is Carlos Sainz. I don't know why I said Yuki Tsunoda. Because Yuki Tsunoda is all the way in 12th. And then Lawson is 19 and out is Hamilton. Look, Hamilton still made a stupid mistake. Let's not pretend that Hamilton did not make a stupid mistake. But I thought I thought his car just went crazy. I thought he was like doing a 360 slid off the road into a barrier. But no, it was more like a, oh, I need to correct the car. The car is sliding a little bit. The car is losing control. Let me correct it. Oh, I have to correct it, but now I'm edging closer and closer to the barrier. Oh, the barrier has hit my wheel. My wheel is destroyed. Oh, okay, now I'm out of the race. So it wasn't like it didn't look like a massive crash. It looks like a massive crash when you just look at the car, but when you see how it happened, you can see that, you know what, Lewis did what he could do with what happened. So you can almost be like, oh yeah, okay, it's okay. It is acceptable. Okay, so Verstappen is now 7 seconds behind the McLarens again. So the only thing that the only way that this race can get interesting now, because I don't think there's going to be rain, actual rain. It's just going to be like light showers maximum. Why did this data just, oh, it's syncing. Okay. So yeah, what I want to say is that I don't think this race is going to get interesting. The only way that this race can get interesting is only if Lando Norris and Piastri battle so hard that something happens between them. Damage in the car, damage whatever, you know? That is the only way. The only way that they can actually do this is that if... Oh man. Dude, it's getting hotter and hotter where I am. It was winter, now it's no longer winter. Oh man, this laptop is... Oh my goodness, this laptop is absolutely boiling. Cooking. This laptop is cooking hot, bro. Cooking, piping hot, as they say. Come on, bro. Come on. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. So Piastri is trying to keep, dude, they're showing us. Dude, the fact that Piastri is driving so fast is pretty insane, huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. Piastri, yeah. So Lando is catching up to Piastri, no doubt about it. Lando Norris, DRS. Lando Norris is DRS. What is going to happen between Piastri? And what is going to happen between Lando Norris and Piastri? I don't know. We have to wait and see. Dude, Piastri, Lando Norris is absolutely trying to destroy Piastri's lead, bro. This is insane. Look, Lando Norris, if you want to know, like, look, Lando Norris has the speed, he has the driver ability. What he doesn't have is the determination, he doesn't have the drive, he doesn't have that killer instinct win and take the necessary steps to ensure that he wins, you know? He doesn't, like, he's not that type of guy that's going to do whatever he can do to win a race for some reason. He will definitely catch up to Piastri, but how is he going to pass him? To pass Piastri, he's going to have to do something, and you know, that takes a different type of person, bro. A different type of person to try and pass someone that actively is your teammate. It's got the same speed, the same car, the same equipment, and you have to pass that guy somehow. That takes a different type of guy. And Lando Norris has always proven he's not that type of guy. He's not that guy that's gonna make it easy for people to pass. I don't know, man. I think Norris needs to attack. Norris needs to attack Piastri. I don't care what. Just attack. Just attack. At least we have some racing. Please attack. Norris, please attack Piastri. Race Piastri is what I'm trying to say. Like, we need racing. If we are stuck with both McLarens driving everybody, like driving away from everybody, and so be it. But then at least fight each other. Like, at least let racing happen. Because this is not going to be an interesting race if we have to keep wondering whether or not... I don't know, man. Look at Lewis Hamilton. I don't know why he's still in F1. I don't understand. I don't understand why Lewis Hamilton's still in F1. I don't get it. Because all this, like, the only thing that Lewis Hamilton is cementing. So Carlos Sainz still wants to fight about Lawson. You know what? This is water under the bridge, bro. Focus on the race.
Let's undercut all these people. I don't know. Do something.
Yeah, Fernando, don't worry. We are discussing. Fernando, how is balance on the hard tyre?
I don't know. You put me always in traffic. I don't know. We need a track, surely. Yeah, turn 11, 12, he doesn't let the space. So, he cannot complain.
Yeah, so that's just some messages, but those messages are pretty old. Pretty old compared to what I just heard. I thought they were gonna play the message that I just heard, but they didn't. Playing a message of Carlos Sainz complaining about Lawson. I don't know, Carlos Sainz, I don't know why. He should focus on his driver's skill more. Then again, he is trying to pass Lawson, so I guess it has to do with his driving skill. Yeah, I don't know, man. This race is these drivers have to do a lot of things just to, you know, get this race. You know what? Max always makes it look a little bit easier than what you think. That's the one thing why I have so much respect for Max. He makes things just look that little bit easier, that little bit more like, whoa, okay, it's not that bad, it's not that hard. But then when you realize, oh, it is actually hard. Kimi Antonelli put it. So Mercedes are telling Antonelli, or basically allowing Antonelli to have an opportunity of some flying laps. They're giving him soft tires. Giving him soft tires, letting him run his race. So Ferrari is coming into the pits. So Charles Leclerc is going to go into the pits. Ooh. How close did Charles Leclerc get to that pit entry wall, huh? Pit entry barrier. That's insane. The way they enter this pit is pretty scary, man. They enter this pit wall and there's like this barrier. The barrier for like if you drive on the highway, there's these water canisters that force you not to crash into a wall or anything. Especially when there's like an off. When you basically drive on a highway and you're oh, he did the same thing that. Oh, he did the same thing. Oh, Charles Leclerc did the same thing that Lewis Hamilton did. He tried to force Kimi to stay behind him. He couldn't do it. Stay out, Max. Stay out. It's not gonna matter if Max stays out, but I'm just saying, stay out. Our pause was 3.3 seconds. Dude, Red Bull can never do a pit stop under 3 seconds anymore. That's crazy. Dude, show us the replay. We want to see the replay. Yeah, so basically what happened was the Ferrari was doing the same thing that Lewis Hamilton did. He got out of shape. Kimi Antonelli got a puncture? So they did hit each other? Wait, did Kimi Antonelli hit Leclerc? Is that what happened? Oh man. Okay, so now we're watching the replay. So what exactly happened? Oh, they touched. Yeah, he definitely understood. Yeah, that is definitely Kimi Antonelli's fault. Oh, that's pity, man. That's sad. Yeah, you know what? I would say this. If Kimi Antonelli didn't go for that, it wouldn't have been interesting, because basically what Kimi Antonelli did. Dude, both Ferraris are out. Both Ferraris are out. But I'm gonna be honest, we have to blame Kimi. Like we cannot blame Ferrari for that, because ultimately Kimi Antonelli made the lunch. So if we are forced to reckon with what happened, we have to say, okay, Kimi Antonelli hit Leclerc, drove into Leclerc. We have to admit that, and that's exactly what happened. So Kimi Antonelli definitely drove into Leclerc. Unfortunately, Leclerc can't do anything at that moment. He couldn't do anything there. He had to turn left because the corner was turning left, but Kimi Antonelli kept going closer and closer and closer. Eventually he touched Leclerc. Verstappen on a set of soft tires. Hard tires. Dude, this could actually make things... Okay, look here. If these crashes don't happen, then things won't be so interesting, because at the moment we can see that now Verstappen's on soft tires. Third position is on soft tires. I would say Leclerc's move on George Russell was absolutely good. That is how you race. You race the way that Leclerc raced Russell is fine, because no one crashed. Yes, they did touch each other, but that's the key word. The key word is they touched each other. Yeah. Leclerc, that is unfortunately Antonelli is guilty. Oh man. See, the issue is the problem is that Kimi Antonelli shouldn't have pushed Leclerc off the track while still being behind Leclerc. That's the main issue, because as long as he gave Leclerc enough room to you know, stay on his side of the, like I'm telling you now, Leclerc would have been fine. Leclerc would have been fine if Kimi Antonelli wasn't coming into that corner full speed, pushing, going oversteer onto the, like going all the way onto the outer track where Leclerc was, and then pushing Leclerc off the track, hitting Leclerc, and ultimately causing the crash. Because the crash happened because Kimi Antonelli had touched Leclerc. That's the reason why the crash happened. And that is basically the right word to use. He touched Leclerc. He touched the wheel of Leclerc. So Yuki Tsunoda is now giving an extra obstacle with the Red Bull. Yuki Tsunoda's given the extra obstacle with the Red Bull, telling him that, oh, okay, now you've got a problem, buddy. You need to apply your acceleration, and then only 40% after you've applied, only then will the acceleration be applied properly. So Yuki Tsunoda has got some issues with this car, unfortunately. It's got some issues, which is unfortunate, very unfortunate. Max Verstappen on the soft. Look, Max Verstappen is the only guy that can do something. The only guy. Max Verstappen is the only guy that can do something. Like, you know, to make this interesting is what I'm trying to say. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, Max is closer. Max is closer to Norris. 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 Oh, Max is so close to Norris. It's actually insane. Oh, Max is going on the... Dude, Max is so much faster than Norris. Max is so much faster than Norris. Not even funny, dude. Yeah, Max is not gonna do anything. Okay, so what I've noticed is since Max has been told he will get a penalty, since Max has been given penalties, since Max has received multiple penalties and been told he will only have one more penalty, you know, if he gets one more penalty, then he will get a race ban. Max has stopped fighting. He stopped fighting completely. So I think this is what is happening. Max is not fighting. Max has said, you know what? It's not worth the penalty point. I'm not gonna fight them. Dude, even on hard tires, Max can't do a thing to those McLarens. Even on hard tires, he can't do a single thing to those McLarens. What I'm trying to say is McLaren's on hard tires. Max Verstappen is on qualifying soft tires. He can't do anything. Yeah, but Max, I'm telling you, Max has checked out. Max has said, you know what? I'm gonna get a penalty point, so let me not put myself in that situation. Oscar Piastri, fast lap of the race, 1 minute 13 point. Dude, Max is on soft tires and Max can't get the fast lap of the race. That is insane. Max is already 2 seconds behind. Max is already 2 seconds behind. Max is 2 seconds behind and it's less than a lap, dude. Less than 2 laps, basically. Less than 2 laps is already 2 seconds behind. That is insane. The McLaren is so much faster. It's not even... I want to know what Max can do in that McLaren. That's what I want to know. What can Max do in that McLaren? FI students, Kimi Antonelli speeding in the pit lane. So yeah, so now Norris is right behind Piastri, staying in the DRS. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say because these McLarens, like even Max Verstappen on qualifying soft tires can't do a thing. Like, this is how you know McLaren is really good. That McLaren has to be so good if Max can't do a thing in soft tires. I'm like, they are on hard, not medium, but hard tires. Yeah, I think Norris has given up. Norris is now 1.2 seconds. Norris has given up, but Max Verstappen has given up since the start of this. Since he was told if he gets one more penalty, then he will get a race ban. Since then, he's been checked out from driving any way that is considered aggressive at all. Like Max is basically checked out from being aggressive in any way. At like he doesn't penalize. He doesn't want any penalty, dude. Okay, so now Piastri is pulling away. Piastri is pulling away from Norris, and Norris can't do a thing, it seems. Dude, Max is already 3 seconds behind. Max is already 3 seconds behind Norris, and he's on soft tires, bro. This is so insane to me. How can Max be on soft tires? Max is on soft tires, bro. And he can't do a thing to those McLarens, dude. Not a thing. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Something has to be illegal in that car. So Max Verstappen is complaining about his car. He's right. What did he say? He's right? I was gonna try and show you what Max said, but unfortunately that's not gonna happen. Yeah, unfortunately they don't have that voice. But why is it saying lap 48, bro? Why is this thing so behind? I don't know, man. This is gonna be the most boringest year of F1 yet. Because at least when Max Verstappen was driving, you know he was driving mad. Most of the time anyways. I don't understand. How is the McLaren that much better, bro? This is insane. Like Max was right there with Norris. Norris went a little bit wide. Max went on the inside at the first corner after the race got restarted with the safety car. There was a safety car because of the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. When the safety car went into the pits and they restarted the race, Piastri went, and then Norris behind Piastri. Verstappen was on soft tires. He was so close to Norris. It was actually insane. Then the first corner, the pit lane, the first corner after the pit straight, then Norris went wide. Verstappen went in pretty well. He was almost on top of Norris, exactly there where Kimi Antonelli was trying to pass the Charles Leclerc and then crashed into him. And Verstappen just couldn't stay with the McLarens. The McLarens are on hard tires. We have to understand. Like, how many times do I have to say this? McLaren is on hard tires. Like, they are using the most durable tire not meant for speed or pace. Very light drops in 3 laps time. So they say it's gonna rain just before the end is gonna start raining. Oh my goodness, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, both Ferraris are out. But we have to, like, I thought that Leclerc made this mistake by himself, and then I realized no, it's actually Kimi Antonelli hit. Kimi Antonelli hit Leclerc. So that makes a big difference. If someone hits you, if you drive a car and someone hits you and your car spins around, then I kind of understand, right? You can kind of understand why the car is no longer able to drive because someone hit you. Alonso is passing Gasly, I guess, for a championship point. And I'm having connection issues, unfortunately. I am having connection issues and I can't do much about it. Interesting. Dude, my laptop is heating up, bro. My laptop is an absolute, like, this thing is like this is insane how hot it is, man. It is insane how hot this is. Safety car, why is it? Don't. Norris? How is Norris out? Dude, I didn't see this. How is Norris out? Oh, is the car? I think the car has got mechanical issues, dude. The car has got mechanical issues. So the Mercedes engine just decided to not work. So Lando Norris got a mechanical issue. Championship. Yeah. So basically now Lando Norris has got a mechanical issue. Yeah, smoke coming from the car. Yeah, but to be honest with you, like, isn't he gonna get a penalty for using a new engine? Is Norris not gonna get a penalty for the next race for using a new engine? I'm wondering, because it all depends on their engine allocations. So Lando Norris might actually get a penalty in the next race. So Norris's championship might be completely over. Verstappen is now second place, and Hadjar can actually end up on the podium if everything goes. So far it seems good. Hadjar being on the podium is probably the most craziest thing I would have ever believed possible. Dude, Hadjar is gonna end up on the podium, bro. Actually, this is a welcome surprise, Hadjar being on the podium. What if Piastri's engine blows up? Well, that would be crazy, bro. Piastri's engine blowing up would be crazy. Valves. Valves is screaming on the radio, bro. Valves is like giving. Valves is gonna be in. So basically, Albon is now up to 5th place. Carlos Sainz is in 17th place. Kimi Antonelli up into 6th place. Well, okay, but he's getting a penalty. Sorry, he's getting a penalty. So not Antonelli won't stay in 6th for long. Russell will be 4th place. Interesting, huh? Look, I think the move Leclerc did on Russell was very good. That is good racing. Light drizzle coming down. Max can't do anything. Max can't do anything, dude. Like, see, the McLaren is already gone. Dude, what is the chance? What is the chance of Piastri's car? What is the chance of Piastri's car breaking as well? Max is definitely putting much more pressure on Piastri than we've seen this whole race, because every time it was Lando Norris. Oh, okay, it's done. It's done. Piastri's gone. Piastri's gone. Dude, that one corner, Piastri's gone. Yeah, he's staying with Piastri. So they said there might be light rain maybe there, but the thing is that, dude, that McLaren is just so much, like, you can see that the McLaren just looks like it's a rocket, man. Will he have DRS? Will he have DRS? Let's see if he will have DRS. Yeah, we haven't seen Max being able to utilize the DRS anyways. The DRS is basically useless if you think about it. Dude, I'm telling you, man, if Piastri's car also breaks down, that's gonna be shocking. Piastri's already pulling away easily. This is gonna be interesting, man. Okay. Yeah, Verstappen's already 1.5. 1.5 going up, going out. 1.55. 1.53 staying 1.5, 1.4 now. 1.4, now it's 1.5 again. I'm just looking at the distance between Max and Piastri now. 1.4, let's just do a quick position check. Piastri first, Verstappen second, Hadjar third. Hadjar finishing podium position is crazy. Russell fourth. Fifth is Albon, sixth is Antonelli. He will go down to 15th place. Seventh is Beerman, he'll probably finish sixth. Lance Stroll is 8th. 9th is Alonso. 10th is Yuki Tsunoda. 11th is Ocon. Ocon. 12th is Colapinto. 13 is Lawson. 14 Hülkenberg. 15 is Carlos Sainz. 16 is Gasly. And Bortoleto 17. So all of those guys in front of Kimi Antonelli. So Behrman is going to go up to 6. Carlos Sainz is going to... Sorry, Stroll is going to go up to 8. Tsunoda and 10 noted. Incident in car 22. And car 11. Car 11? Yeah, so Yuki Tsunoda 10th. 11th is Ocon. 12th is Colapinto. So Colapinto is going to go up into 11th. Ocon is going to go up into 10th. Yuki Tsunoda is going to go up into 9th. Alonso is going to go up into 8th place. Stroll is going to go up into 7th place. Lawson will go up into 12th place. Carlos Sainz is going to go up into 13th place. And then Hülkenberg is probably going to go up to 14th place. And then we're going to have Kimi Antonelli 15th place. That's what's going to happen. Race is done. Race is done, boys and girls. Hope you did enjoy this race. First is Piastri. Second is Verstappen. Third is Hajar. Russell 4th. Albon 5th. Kimi Antonelli 6th. 7th Oliver Bierman. 8th Stroll. 9th Alonso. 10th Yuki Tsunoda. 11th Ocon. 12th Colapinto. 13th Lawson. 14th Carlos Sainz. 15th Hülkenberg. 16th Bortoleto. 17th Gasly. And yes, I did mention those guys. Most of them are going to go up in position because eventually Antonelli will finish in 15th place because of his penalties. So here we go. There we go. Finally, Oscar Piastri wins this Dutch Zandvoort Grand Prix. Verstappen in 2nd place. And then you've got Hajar in 3rd place. It's crazy, bro. I think we are seeing some signs of how McLaren is doing this. McLaren is Hajar finishing 3, bro. 3rd place. Good job, dude. Good job from Hajar. Yeah, I must say, Hajar is driving like... I don't think Lawson is the same pedigree as Hajar, and it's actually insane. I'm just wondering if the reason why Lando Norris always has a faster lap times is because of the engine, dude. They're tweaking the engine. Is there a chance that they're tweaking the engine? Giving Lando that much more pace, performance? Is that a possibility? Let's think about this. How many times have Lando suffered some strange mechanical issues on his engine? This is probably the first time, right? So there's no validation on that. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you did enjoy. Do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao. Dude, I'm just gonna say it here. Look, I've been watching MotoGP. It's probably the best racing that you will ever watch. MotoGP is where real men race, bro. Like, I'm watching Formula 1, I'm thinking to myself, I just feel sorry for people watching F1 and expecting this massive race. Racing in F1 is slowly dying because you can no longer race hard. There's no longer there's all these rules to force you to not race hard. So I think Formula 1 is dying. That's my honest opinion. My interest is dying in F1. I'm gonna, like, I have missed some streams because, you know, I'm like, you know what, at that moment I couldn't stream, and you know what, I'm not even going to do a rerun stream of actually streaming it with me, you know, like talking about it. Like, you know, I just said, you know what, no, stuff it. I'm fine. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. So that I'm just saying that, you know what, I'm still an F1 fan. I'm like, I hope that they will fix F1, bring F1 back to being interesting, back to the guy that wins. Hadger, like, dude, Hadjar is okay. That's it. Thank you so much for joining, Chop, and bye.